Hey y'all, I'm back. I just wanted to do a quick video update to talk to you guys about what's been happening. I've been really ignoring my YouTube channel, mostly because I'm going to switch hands here. Oh, now I can lean up against the window. Yeah, that's good. Alright, mostly I've been neglecting my channel because I have just been so freaking busy. I have had like no time to do anything. So we had spring break last week, and even with spring break, there was still like a ton of studying and like housework and kid stuff, and my son started school, and so it was just a ton of stuff that we needed to do that just kind of threw me off my game a little bit and made it almost impossible for me to think about this channel. So if you guys are still with me, thank you. I appreciate you guys. So let me just give you kind of the rundown on what's been happening. I think I've missed 3 weeks now of recording. So the first week we had a test, and I got an A. So thank goodness. I only got an A because there were 4 IA questions on the test, and IAs are like the questions that they throw out so that they can grade on a curve. So that really worked in my favor. I would have gotten a B, but thank goodness for those because I got an A. You'll have to excuse me, I'm really stuffy because, like I said, my son's in school now, so he's been bringing back all kinds of delicious little viruses that stick around for a couple of hours or a couple of days and then like give you a bad stuffy nose or a little cough and then disappear. So we've got one of those going on, like a low-level biohazard thing going on. So anyway, yeah, so we had a couple of tests. The week after that we had another test. Oh boy, here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's attractive. It's real attractive. So week after that we had another test. I think once again I got an A on that one, and then we had a paper due. The paper I got a 95 on, so that was woohoo, that was great. It was a paper that was supposed to be evidencing it was a research paper on some evidence-based subject of our own choosing. So I chose breastfeeding rates, and I looked up some nursing articles about how to increase breastfeeding rates because that's kind of my thing. I like breastfeeding. I know that sounded weird, sorry. I'm very interested in increasing breastfeeding rates. It's like that's my mission in life, is to make sure that as many women that want to can. So anyway, I'm sure we'll have more conversations about this later, but that's kind of my thing. So anywho, so I did that paper. I got a 95 on it, which was cool. We had a day of clinical the week before spring break, which was last week. So 2 weeks ago was our clinical. That day was pretty much a wash. All we did was learn the computer system, learn how to chart, and then we walked around the floor. We're on the nephrology unit. Walked around the floor, learned our floor where all the storerooms and the Pyxis and all that stuff is. The Pyxis, guys, is really cool. It keeps nurses honest. It keeps everybody honest, and it's also keeps everything like meticulously organized, which I'm like kind of feeling these days because this nursing thing has brought out an organized side of me that I didn't know existed. So we learned where all that stuff is, and also we kind of learned how the patient rooms were set up, and then we went home. So we went home, we had a couple more days of class and spring break. So this is the first day back from spring break. Gotta say, feeling like I should still be on spring break right now, but whatever. And the first day back for us is always a day in clinical. That's our first day of the week. So had an interesting day. This is the first day that I was in charge of patients, and actually one patient only. Pretty nice guy, very well-mannered, even-tempered guy. I enjoyed myself today. It was a pretty good learning experience. I can't really say a whole lot, obviously, for obvious reasons, but oh my god, I'm so sick. I'm sorry. I am the worst. But I will say that I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed the opportunity to learn. I got to see some really cool ultrasound stuff, which was cool. And, oh wow. Oh, just really gross. Just really nasty. So, got to see some really cool ultrasound stuff. And now I'm back home. And I don't want to get out of my car because that means more walking. But I'm going to have to get out of my car because it also means that I can go in my house and eat some food and relax. So, anyway, before I go, let's talk about C.Diff. It's disgusting. It's really gross. It's bad. Hospitals are full of it. They're really full of it. And if you go into a hospital, wash your hands a lot because that stuff is really not cool. It's not something you want. It's so easy to pick up bugs. As you can see, I've got a cold right now. You know, you don't even think about it. You get a cold, you're like, oh, I got a cold. You don't think about where you got it from. C.Diff is not a cold. It is the worst thing ever. It's really disgusting. I know this is going to be crass and crude, but I'm going to say it anyway because it's real and you need to hear it. If you get this thing called C.Diff, you will be shitting yourself. Shitting yourself a lot, and it's not nice. Oh look, my neighbor's pulling into the driveway, and that's probably my cue to get out of the car, and I don't want to. Anyway, C.Diff, yeah, it's gross. It's really nasty. You'll be shitting yourself, and it's not like a pretty, like, oh, I have to go to the bathroom. Oh, that's cute. No, shitting yourself. Violently, disgustingly, and also it can kill you. Yeah, basically, it forms a plaque around the inside of your intestinal tract, and it keeps your body from absorbing the nutrients it needs, and you slowly starve to death because this bacteria decides, yeah, I'm just going to live here now, and there's nothing you can do about it after a certain point. So it would really behoove you to wash your hands. Just wash your hands. So that's what we've been dealing with as new clinical students, the battle to keep our hands clean. And, you know, we don't know if anybody has it or anybody doesn't, but it's very prudent to make sure that we treat everybody like a person who needs to be protected from that. And the way we protect our patients from getting C.Diff and other delightful little bugs is to keep our hands clean so we're not spreading things from people to people. So also we need to protect ourselves, and you know, I would even say that that's probably number one priority, is protecting ourselves. So yeah, wash your hands. If you're a nursing student, get used to just spending 15 to 20 seconds at the sink every time you walk past the sink, basically. If you walk past the sink, wash your damn hands. Wash them. It's okay. They'll get dry. You can use lotion. It's cool. Just, there's no lotion that cures C.Diff. So, definitely wash your hands. So anyway, that was my rant about shitting yourself. And, I'm sure I'll come up with another rant soon. Ran into some really, really nice nurses today. Just really nice people. Just really, really nice people. The hospital I'm doing my clinicals at, I'm so blessed to be at this hospital because they are so awesome. So, anywho, that's all. And I'll talk to you guys soon. All right, bye-bye.